don't know, Diana. I mean, I feel like I can't strike the right tone with the show. I mean, first, everyone doubted me. Then I owned being the host, and everyone said I was a monstrous tyrant. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Jay, it sounds like you're acting in extremes. Maybe you need to find some middle ground. Split the difference.
Wait, so you're saying do everything I didn't do before?
Well, I'm not really
That's
suggesting...
great advice, Diana. I think I'm gonna go do it right now. Thanks a lot.
Jay, we still have 53 minutes left in the session.
Get on in here, crazy train. What it do, Smash McGoo? How's it going, Craig?
My name's not Craig. Okay, guys, so we have to talk about the last episode of the semester. Pretty excited about it. We're taking
Alright, time to open presents.
What presents?
Well, for you, I got that backyard grooming kit you've been asking for.
But I don't have back hair, do I?
You get an unopened copy of Nintendogs from 2007.
Oh, I already have this.
And of course, for P Money, I got a bag of uncooked shrimp.
Oh, why is it hot?
I stored it behind my radiator.
Why?
But for the biggest gift of all, I will be giving all of you the week off. I'm doing the show solo.
But how will the show run?
Oh, it'll run like Michael Phelps, swimmingly.
What?
Alright, who's got pitches? Ooh, what if we did an episode where I'm the band leader? Oh, okay. Jay wants to be the band leader. Do we hate that? Hey, yeah, so we're actually having a lot of trouble finding a guest for this episode. Would you want to do it? Yeah, I'd love to. Because stupid he looks. That dumb mustache he's got. What's he doing? Wait, I gotta focus. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Come on, guys, talk to me. I need help here. I mean, I'm all alone. I'm all alone trying to do the show myself. Oh, man. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh.
Jay?
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I went parasailing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hawaii was no thanks.
I can't tell you how glad I am to see you guys.
Yeah, Jay, we're looking through the window. Is everything okay?
I mean, the episode's not going very well without you guys.
Look, Jay, we appreciate the vacay, and we certainly formed some fond memories that I, for one, will carry to my deathbed. But it looks like you're overcomplicating things. Don't be a diva, but you don't have to run the show by yourself.
Huh. So you're saying I could find some middle ground? I could split the difference? I mean, it was amazing. That's how I saw the whole thing. I don't know how I didn't think of it earlier.
You know, Jay, sometimes I wonder if you even listen to me at all.
Yeah, next Tuesday sounds good. All right, peace. I got a show to tape. Catch you on the flip.
Welcome to Temple tonight. How's everybody doing? We doing good? Yeah. All right. Great to see all you out here. We're gonna kick this. We had a great show today. We're gonna kick it off with some news, as we always do. Now, first off, a man in Amsterdam was arrested after police found over $400,000 in his washing machine. He was charged with money laundering, punishable by death. But seriously, guys, money laundering is no joke. A chain restaurant in Hawaii closed one of its locations after video was released of a rat being cooked on its grill. Personally, I don't see the problem here. Isn't that what happened in Ratatouille?
Have you ever seen Ratatouille?
Noah, please, you know I hate the French. And my nemesis will be taking part in a Philadelphia orchestra performance of the Nutcracker. Because who needs a graceful Yuletide celebration when you can have a hellish, googly-eyed nightmare? A woman has come out saying she is engaged to a ghost. I mean, I've heard of getting ghosted, but this is ridiculous. An Italian town caught 58,000 speeding cars in just 2 weeks. In other news, the World Mario Kart Championship has been abruptly canceled. Rapper Ice Cube released a new song titled Arrest the President. You know things are bad in this country when Ice Cube is encouraging the police. And in tech news, Elon Musk says there's a 70% chance he personally will visit Mars. But my dad said there's a 70% chance we would go to Disney World, so maybe don't get your hopes up, Elon. And we will be right back in just 1 second. Thank you, guys. Peace out. Give it up for our band leader, Noah, and his band, Noah's Ark, everybody. Look at that handsome face.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
All right, moving along. On our next segment, we're going to be spinning this wheel to determine what holiday I'm going to celebrate this year.
Is that Christmas and the 4th of July on the same wheel? I mean, those are 7 months apart, Jay.
No, it's the holiday season. I have to choose one.
What? Does your family only celebrate like one holiday a year? I don't.
Noah, baby. It'll be well established by the end of the episode that I have a non-traditional family. Now let's spin this wheel.
No, stop.
Stop.
Wait, what? What's the problem?
We can't talk about religion on the show, Jay. It's a no-go.
Well, then what are we going to do for the rest of the segment?
We have Dom.
Dom.
Dom, the non-denominational holiday mascot.
Okay, let's welcome Dom, the non-denominational holiday mascot.
Hey! Hey! Greetings, weary winter goers! Woohoo!
Hi, Dom.
That's me, Dom, the non-denominational holiday mascot.
All right. Well, do you want to sit down?
I'd be happier than a non-specific snowman.
Okay, so Dom, what? Oh, all right. What exactly do you do?
Dom, I'm the figurehead of the holiday season. I'm the most important individual representing this festive time.
Really, the most important?
That's right.
What about the mascots from all the other holidays?
Other holidays?
Christmas, Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights?
I've never heard of this Christmas.
What about the Festival of Lights?
I've never heard of any of those things. What is this light you speak of?
Wait, I'm sorry. You don't understand the concept of light?
Jay. You forget, I was conceived in a focus-tested corporate think tank. I exist only to know winter and joy. Everything else is completely foreign to me.
That's incredibly sad. I was going to give this to the guests, but I actually feel a little bad for you, so here you go.
Oh, thank you, Jay. I have a gift for you as well. It's wrapped in a brown paper to emphasize the nondescriptness.
Well, thanks. Do you have it with you?
It's down there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, this is really light. Is this empty?
You can't give a biased gift if there's no gift. Ha ha!
Okay. Why are you so concerned with being nondescript?
Because, Jay, if I pledge my loyalty to any specific holiday, I'll cease to exist.
Oh, then you probably shouldn't look down at my gift.
Nonsense, haha. It's Hanukkah sweater. Corporate is not gonna like this.
Dom, don't you get tired of those fat cats pushing you around all the time?
You know what? You're right. I'm sick of these corporate shackles. I'm Jewish now. Wait, is Judaism where you like put your photos of the dead relatives on the ofrenda?
What? No, that's Dia de los Muertos, and it's not a religion.
Whatever, Jay. I'm finally part of something that I decided. Jake, you know what? You'll figure it out.
Happy third night of Hanukkah. Goodbye, Dom.
That's good.
All right. Yeah. That was strange. Moving on, this day and age, it's sometimes hard to tell what's true and what's not. It's pretty common for people to just believe whatever they hear.
Yeah, tell me about it. It seems like every day I hear a new conspiracy theory. I mean, just this morning, someone told me that gullible was written on the ceiling.
Really? Oh. Well, anyway, one of our writers, Brianna Williams, took to the streets of Temple University to test some popular conspiracy theories.
Thanks, Jay. I'm Brianna Williams, and we're here at Temple University today, hoping to wake up some sheeple to the cold, hard truth. The government doesn't want you to know this, but 2 of the 4 members of the Beatles are still alive today. Thoughts?
I would not really care that much.
You wouldn't care that the government is keeping pertinent information?
Yeah, maybe the government is keeping things from us. That would be kind of concerning, but the fact that it's just the Beatles, I'd be like...
It's more than just the Beatles.
Then yeah, it's a cause of concern.
They're keeping a lot from us. I'm going to drop another truth bomb on you. Every 4 years, the government steals 1 day of your life in February. How do you feel?
What are they using it for?
I'm not sure.
That's scary.
Where do you think it goes? The government doesn't want you to know this, but 2 of the 4 members of the Beatles are still alive today. Thoughts?
It could so be true.
Isn't that already true?
What do you mean?
What you just said?
The government doesn't want you to know it. It is true, but the government has you both living a lie.
I so believe that. The government hides so many things from us that anything's possible.
That's so true. Armie Hammer played both of the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network, and the government is hiding it from you.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it. The rabbit hole goes deeper than I thought.
I always believe in conspiracy theories, like the whole Kennedy situation. I don't believe that was an accident.
You don't believe that was an accident? What do you believe this? Armie Hammer played both of the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network.
Of course I believe it.
I'm in good company, another conspiracy theorist. Excuse me, does anyone have time to hear about the truth? The government is stealing time from you. Excuse me, sir. The government is stealing time from you. Would you like to hear about it? Perfect. I have a theory that every 4 years, go ahead. Every 4 years, we lose a single day in February, and the government is hiding it from you. Thoughts?
How many days are there in February?
There are 28, and the government is thieving an extra one every 4 years.
So, I mean, I believe you. I believe you.
You absolutely should believe me. The government is not only lying, they're stealing your time.
Well, I think daylight savings time too is. I don't like how dark it gets. Well, so in daylight savings time, we get more time in the summer, right?
Exactly.
I think we should get more time all the time.
That is so true. I also agree. I have a lot of theories about daylight savings time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank
Thanks, Brianna. I'm still not sure about the Armie Hammer one, though. There's no way one man could have done all that acting.
Super talented, just like Donald Glover. What do you think of him and Childish Gambino?
2 of my favorite separate people ever. Wait. Anyway, we'll be right back. I have to do some research about the Glover-Gambino conspiracy. All right, welcome back to Temple Tonight. Now, since it's the holiday season, I have a lot of family in town, and I thought it would be cool if you guys got to meet some of them. So first up, I'd like to introduce you to my very own mother. Please welcome Sharon Thatchett, everyone.
Oh, Jay, your chakras right now, all sorts of whack.
My chakras?
I think it's possibly that your Gemini moon is shaded right now, and it's really suppressing my manifest destiny, so.
Okay, well, it's good to see you too, Mom. Oh, what is that? Oh.
This is spray from the deepest part of the Nile River. My doctor blogger, Dr. Barley Oat Wheatley, from thesearehealthytips.com, said that it just kind of cleanses your orbitals.
Okay, I told you so many times, you can't trust that website, Mom.
Well, as the website says, I think you need some soy-based, locally sourced Amish race lemons.
What the? Oh, soy-based lemons?
Yes.
What? You got to take these away. Get this stuff out of here.
No.
What are my orbitals anyway?
Your energy, it's so off right now, and I really just think that showbiz just like changed my baby.
What? I swear to God, if she does this one more time, I'm telling everybody that she kissed her brother's husband on New Year's Day in '88. I'll tell everybody, I don't care.
Hello, Aunt Ginger. I am going to actively avoid asking what you were just yelling on the phone about. What's new with you?
What's new? Jay, okay, let me tell you what's new. How about the fact that your grandmother called me out on Facebook for not inviting her to little Bobby's graduation? Maybe she shouldn't have made crap potato salad at Easter this year.
I don't know, Aunt Ginger. This sounds like something you should talk out with her.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Jay.
Really? So you're actually going to talk to her this time?
Oh, what? Oh, no, I just posted about it. I gotta go. Your grandmother's calling me. She said what this time? I swear.
Oy. And next in line is my Uncle Ray. He always makes the most of everything.
Ho, ho, ho. What's this, Jay? Have you been hosting the show with your ears clogged this entire time?
Whoa! Wow, fat stacks. No way, Uncle Ray.
No, it's no way, Jose. And my name's Uncle Ray, not Jose.
Well, thank you very much. I actually got something for you, too. I know it's small, but I saw them at the store and I thought of you.
Oh my God, no way. I can do so much with these. Take up sock puppeteering, wear them with my buttless chaps, try to avoid stepping in wet spots with them. The sky's the limit.
You own you know what? I'm glad you love them. It's very nice to see you, Uncle Ray.
Only very nice? I thought it was perfectly incredible. Stop being such a downer, Jay.
Sorry. Next up, we got my Grandpa Fred.
Jay!
Hey.
Oh, my cute little Bubba. I miss you so much.
Jeez.
This year, got the best movies.
Oh, okay, wow, yeah. Got Chronicles of Narnia, we got Michael Clayton, we need to talk about Kevin. Wait, these are all just Tilda Swinton movies. Why do you have these?
I got them from a friend.
A friend? What friend is this?
Mozilla.
Mozilla? Like Mozilla Firefox? You got these off the internet? Are you stealing movies, Uncle Fred, or Grandpa Fred?
Don't worry about it. And Tilda Swinton deserved that EGOT.
Okay. And last but not least is my other uncle, Leo.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, what's up?
Come here, I got you something special.
Oh, well, bring it out here.
Do we really have to do this on TV?
Why? Did you not rap wrestling?
No, it's just what I have here is very illegal. This is a taxidermied baby koala. It violates all sorts of animal protection laws.
What?
But I went out of my way to get it for you.
Thank you, Uncle Leo.
No problem. You're a man now. You deserve it. But if anyone asks, you got it at a yard sale.
Okay. Well, I think that's enough of my family committing felonies on the air.
Jay, you were not kidding earlier about your family being non-traditional. That was crazy.
Yeah, I really wasn't kidding. Well, we'll be right back while I figure out where to hide this koala. All right, welcome back, everybody. Now, I'm here with guest Rachel Stark from Cherry Pantry. Give it up for Rachel, everybody. Now, when I heard we had a guest coming from Cherry Pantry, the question that naturally sprang to my mind, what kind of cherries are in this pantry? We talking maraschino, black, wild, what we got?
Oh my gosh, all of the above.
All of the above. Now, I'm guessing you don't just have cherries, though. What actually is Cherry Pantry?
Sure. Our Cherry Pantry is our campus food pantry for students who are facing food insecurities. So anybody that might need assistance with securing nutritious food throughout the course of the week is welcome to come to the pantry. Students, or really anyone in the Temple community, those with a Temple University ID, can come to the pantry once a week and get 16 points worth of food items. Our food items are all divided out between 1, 2, and 3 points. So a 1 point item would be a side dish, perhaps like a can of vegetables, something along those lines. 2 points is something that perhaps you can have for multiple meals, and then 3 points is a pasta or a box of cereal or peanut butter, something that you can certainly use for multiple meals.
Right.
So you get 16 of those points per week to use at the pantry.
Very cool. And how did you get involved with Cherry Pantry?
Sure, yeah. I work in the Dean of Students office, so I typically assist students who are going through crises or any sort of challenging time where they might need additional assistance. And through a national organization that I'm a member of, food insecurity came up as a topic of concern for college-age students. So throughout my experience in HECMA, which is the Higher Education Case Management Association, I was able to learn more about what it would take to open a campus pantry and work with some really great leaders in the field who actually now work at Temple. You may have heard of Sarah Goldrick-Robb, who's over in the College of Education, as well as Claire Cady. They're both Temple employees, and they were really able to assist the Vice President of Student Affairs office, and then indeed the Provost office with opening the pantry. So the pantry just opened in February of 2018, so we haven't even been open for a whole year, but we're really excited about the amount of students we've been able to serve.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And why do you think a program like this is important to colleges, and specifically at Temple?
Totally, yes. So Temple is in somewhat of what we call a food desert. Really, we have fresh grocer, but other than that, we don't have a lot of fresh food options around our campus. So the pantry is really important because we actually surveyed our Temple student population and found that 30% of students face food insecurities. So we're meeting a huge need in our own population, in our own backyard, really serving students who are going through a time where you're studying, you're probably working another job, you're attempting to go to school full time, and there are just some times where you're not able to make all those ends meet. Right. And how can you be a successful student if you're hungry? Right. So we want to meet that very minimal need.
Definitely. And what are the long-term goals of this program?
Sure. Well, the long-term goals would be to continue to have a pantry. We've already moved into we're non-perishable at this time. So all of our products in the pantry are all non-perishable. However, we have also expanded to personal hygiene items. So I think a long-term goal, if we're able to do it, is to move to a space where we can have perishable items as well.
Very cool. And how can students help?
Students can help by donating to the pantry. We would love for you to get together a food drive. We have a great base of volunteers, but if you're very excited about volunteering and working in the pantry, we can of course help with that too. And then finally, you could, if you wanted, perhaps donate some money. I know that's hard for students, but if you have any extras over the holidays that you would want to give, we'd be happy to accept that donation.
Very nice. And what kind of donations do you need the most?
Sure, yeah. Some of our really hot ticket items include peanut butter, jelly, some cereals, some things that really last a while for students, macaroni and cheese, those type of products where you can have more than one meal out of them.
Right.
Those are great.
And for peanut butter, we're talking chunky or smooth?
Right. It doesn't matter. We'll take either one. Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you have anything you'd want to plug specifically for Cherry Pantry right now?
I would love, as you're considering going into the holiday season, we would love for you to do any sort of donation. Maybe you're cleaning out your pantry at home and you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to be away for a month. I can go ahead and get rid of this can of soup. Please bring it over to the pantry. We would be happy to take it off your hands.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Rachel Stark, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. The holiday season brings us so many beautiful things. Twinkling lights, homemade cookies, and of course, one of our writers, Lindsey Ferguson, interviewing strangers at Philly's German Christmas market.
Wow, it's really nice of the writers to take on some of the show's work, so all of it isn't on you, Jay.
Yeah, so nice of him. Danke for nothing, Lindsay.
Frohe Weihnachten. Wir sind nach dem Weihnachtsmarkt in Philadelphia, PA, and we're going to bother some people. Merry Christmas! Let's go. Fun fact, ice skates were created in Germany. Also fun fact, that's not true. This interview is going to be in German, okay?
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know German.
That's okay. Prost. Cheers. Prost nach Weihnachten. Cheers to Christmas.
I do, yes.
Prost nach
Prost. Christmas, I don't...
Weihnachten.
What?
Weihnachten.
Weihnachten.
Magst du Weihnachten?
No.
Du nicht magst Weihnachten.
Oh, this is going to be terrible.
Oh, you go to Temple.
Yeah,
Du gehst nach Temple?
What?
Du gehst nach Temple. Wir sprechen nach Deutsch.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Ich spreche nicht sehr Deutsch. Meine Schwester ist dunkelblau.
Ich spreche keine Deutsch.
Nein.
You know any German?
Ich nicht spreche Deutsch, but I can say...
Du nicht spreche Deutsch.
Fische, Fische? Ja?
Nein, das ist nicht Deutsch. So say it after Weihnachten.
Weihnachten?
Weihnachten.
Weihnachten?
Krampus.
Weihnachten.
Krampus.
Say again?
Krampus.
Krampus.
Blackkraut und Blaukraut.
So I'm going to assume that you didn't take a German class in high school.
No, but Melanie Walker taught me well.
Thank you, Melanie.
My brother speaks fluent German.
Where's your brother?
He's not here.
Well, he should have been here.
Yeah, he speaks fluent German.
Do you know what a Hirnschpfannen is?
No.
Okay, so this is what it is. It's pork leg dipped in honey and then deep fried. It's a German classic.
Sounds delicious.
You would eat that?
Maybe.
It's not real.
Oh, it should be.
You think so? Do you have a Christmas spirit?
I do indeed. I have the Hanukkah spirit as well to boot.
Oh yes, we love our Jewish viewership. Thank you, Hanukkah. Do you think the Grinch is going to try and steal Christmas again?
Of course, he steals Christmas every year.
Do you think the Grinch is responsible for the 2008 stock market crash?
Correlation and causation are kind of tough to rule out. I need some peer-reviewed studies to first prove it, but...
Peer review?
Yeah, peer review for sure, but I believe it.
I think the Grinch is responsible, and I think that Voldemort is an accomplice, and Beetlejuice is in on the conspiracy as well.
Wow. Over there spotted, the Grinch. It is not Jim Carrey. We could not afford Jim Carrey. You can tell by his makeup. I don't do this for the money, I do it for the fame. Do you think that you'll get a visit from Krampus or Santa this year?
Krampus.
So, is that Jay? Jay! What? What? Why am I doing your job?
What?
You told me that you had a funeral.
I really thought I had one. I don't know.
So you're free then?
Yes.
So you can interview people then?
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a donor and some Glühwein. Bye.
We're here at the Christmas market, enjoying our evening off from the show, but not anymore. All right, let's interview some people, I guess. Are you in the Christmas spirit?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Are you in the Christmas spirit?
I'm very much in the Christmas spirit.
So you're out here in the Christmas market,
Yes, yeah.
enjoying Christmas.
Yeah, I'm pretty festive.
Would you describe your night tonight as a carefree frolic through the Yuletide spirit?
I would describe it as such, yeah.
You're having a great time out, just enjoying the night.
Yes, we're having a bomb time.
No obligations, just freedom and Christmas and magic and elves.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's like I would like to be enjoying my night, but now I just can't because of these darn interviews. Am I right?
Ah, they're the worst, man. Let me tell you.
Did you know that Christmas is dead?
Christmas is dead?
Christmas is dead. Yes.
Why is that?
Because I have to do interviews tonight instead of enjoying my night off.
Oh, sorry. It looks very much alive out here.
Not to my eyes, it doesn't.
I mean, it was only fair of you to take over, Jay. The donor was calling her name.
Yeah, you're right. Being around all those cheery people actually really helped me get in the holiday spirit, too. We're going to take a real quick break, but we'll be right back with comedian Alaina Clune. And now, Alaina Clune.
The Phantom of the Opera was so ugly he had to just start being a ghost. What? Shut up about your problems. Can you imagine that stress? Like, dude got one bad burn and was just like, I'm going under the ground with a cape. None of you, you guys have never experienced that. Like, a lot of people have been messing up in today's world, but, nobody has ever started, haunting yet. We haven't gotten there. Because that's just some 1880s, innovation of disgrace. That's the only era that could do that. If the Phantom of the Opera existed in 2018, he would just be called Brandon. Yeah, he lives in the rafters. We don't know. He touches all our chorus girls and skateboards them away. But his SoundCloud low-key slaps. Love Brandon. The Phantom of the Opera, if anybody else was pulling that kind of stuff, if all of that stuff that happened with Louis C.K. went down and then he just put on a mask and, started throwing bricks at people, and the worst part about that is I would think that that's so cool. I would forgive him immediately. Yo, did you hear Louis dropped into the Comedy Cellar last night? What'd he say now? No. He literally dropped in. He was wearing velvet and killed a guy with a chandelier. It was great. It was freaking amazing. The Phantom of the Opera and Louis are basically the same story arc, but the difference is that in their stories, in order to apologize, the Phantom of the Opera disappeared, never to be seen again, whereas Louis said he was sad on the internet. Which is one of my favorite, he had one of my favorite lines when he said that whole apology statement last year. He says, I understand that pulling out my penis in front of women isn't a question for them. It's a predicament. A predicament is accidentally bumping up against the ancient talisman and awakening the Mothman for another 4,000 years. A predicament is sending a monkey into space, only to realize that that monkey is actually Captain Robert J. Palmer, space terrorist, and he's about to blow up the moon. A predicament is being on a little boat with a man who calls himself the Phantom because he's stealing you and you secretly freaking love it. Pulling out your penis in front of somebody without their consent, that's just a dickament. I've been trying to figure out my type lately. I think everybody has a type of person they're attracted to. It's part of your identity. I think as far as men go, for me, my type is women. I'm bisexual, but I'm the annoying bisexual who doesn't actually pursue the same gender. I'm freelance gay. I have all of the interest, but none of the intention to pursue outside my desktop at home. And it's gotten so bad, I don't think that I do have a type, because there have been so many times where I'll just sleep with somebody they're a dandelion that flew into my eye in the wind. I've started going to bars and basically just walking in and throwing off my single white glove, just being I do reckon it is time for our lukewarm Pabst Blue Ribbon and a nipple rapture. That's, and then they just come to me. I don't even look at them. I do, it's kind of weird how often as a woman you'll feel ashamed about the guys you've dated or slept with. I feel guilty about so many of them because there are so many who just their standards and their behavior are not up to par with what I respect in men. And I think it's time for us as a society to start teaching our sons and daughters at a younger age about toxic masculinity. And it's as simple as starting with toys, right? Let's start with new Barbies. I want to introduce a new Barbie. She's going to be called the Don't Look at Me Barbara. Accessories include a pack of Newports and 4 years of Krav Maga. And she talks. She doesn't have a string or a button you push or anything. She just kind of sounds off if you get a little too close to her. Featuring the catchphrases, "Back off, small fry, I've got 4 years of Krav Maga." And, "Yeah, I called you small fry, check you out, you're a side order." And then after we roll her out, we're going to introduce "Don't listen to what he says about the beauty of your mind, he's using you, Ken." Accessories include a PBR from his backpack and lies. And he talks too. Again, no string or button. He just kind of sounds off whenever you don't want him to. Featuring the catchphrases, Quentin Tarantino is allowed to use the N-word. It's a period piece. And I understand that pulling out my penis in front of women isn't a question, it's a predicament. Thank you guys, I'm Alaina Clune.
All right, thank you all for coming out. Special thanks to Alaina Clune, Rachel Stark, the band, and our wonderful writers. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you next semester. Stay warm out there, everyone.